Hey, SEGways!
This video is going to change people's minds about the paranormal.
It's infested with demons.
Oh boy, there's a lot to unpack here already. To start with, today we're watching one of those videos where I watched the video of a ghost hunting channel investigating one of the same locations that I have also been to, so I can see for myself their experiences at said haunted location and compare them to my own.
I know that was a little bit patronising, I apologise.
For those of you who watched my time at Harriman Hospital with Jason Hawes, you probably would have seen coming that I was going to react to this video here today on Exploring with Josh's channel, since this video is a pretty big deal for my overall villain origin story, but I'll be getting into all of that a little bit later. From the very start of Josh's video here, this already landed him in trouble with the owner of the hospital.
It's infested with demons.
This was all pretty well covered at the time because the owner of Harriman Hospital, Ronnie, openly said that he was not happy with Josh saying that there were demons on his property.
And one of the fallbacks that we got, I'm going to be really honest with everybody, is we let two very well-known people in our building, I think it was 4 of them. They did a YouTube video and the first place they went was Demons and Devils.
This in fact is written in the waiver when you sign to go into Harriman Hospital. You're not allowed to talk about demons here. It's something that Ronnie feels very strongly about. Josh responded with some Twitter posts about the whole thing, but honestly I don't really want to get bogged down with this whole demon thing too much in this video here today. It's pretty old news by now and I already covered most of it all the way back when I covered when Oh My Gosh also went to Harriman Hospital.
So that's the thing, is like there is a lot of souls here. You know, so I mean it's nothing demonic.
So when I eventually made my way to the hospital, I made it very clear, just like Omar did, that there are no demons in the hospital.
That was 3 claps. Mocking of the Trinity. You just summoned a demon.
There's no demons here, everyone.
No demons here.
Joe is wrong. No demons. I'm not going to get in trouble like Josh did.
No demons.
And one last thing. I know today that Josh does very few ghost hunting videos. These days he seems to only get involved in the paranormal when he's promoting one of his mates' bullshit money-making haunted business ventures. So this is in fact the first time in quite some time that I have covered one of Exploring with Josh's videos. I used to have a little bit of a running joke that Josh was my favourite ghost hunter, and I got to meet up with him a couple of years back when I was in America just before I went to the Conjuring House. We were in fact supposed to meet up the last time I was in America earlier this year, because we were going to go hunting for pukwudgies. And as dumb as that sounds, I was really looking forward to it. Mainly because I actually covered a video when Josh went pukwudgie hunting. And even though that's one of my earlier videos where the sound quality is a little bit naff, I still had a lot of fun making it, and I remember it being a pretty funny video. But as I turned up to America earlier this year, and I had all the travel arrangements in place to get myself over to Rhode Island, I shit you not, Josh flew all the way over to bloody England of all fucking places. So yeah, it's pretty safe to say that I'm not going to be holding back in today's video. Dick. So anyway, before I get started today, I really should take the time to thank all of my amazing members and patrons for your fantastic ongoing support. I know I haven't done one of the votes in quite a while, but don't worry, they will be back soon enough. And even though this video here today isn't part of a vote, I still felt that it's been far too long since I thanked you guys in one of my videos. Really guys, a big thank you to each and every single one of you. You keep the lights on around here. Also, please subscribe. Today, I picked the 1 hour and 13 minute video to watch because going through the uncut 3 hour and 16 minute endeavor.
That was one of the most terrifying videos I think we've ever been into.
Yeah.
And that says a lot considering you guys done the Queen Mary and everything.
Dude, this is Conjuring level. But dude, the evidence that we captured tonight is unmatched.
I know I said that I haven't covered an Exploring with Josh video in quite a while, but I have done my fair share of Sam and Colby videos in the last 10 months or so. If they stop making their dumb videos, I'll stop making my dumb videos.
Yeah, like if you're not a ghost believer after this, I don't know how you don't believe in ghosts.
Spoiler alert here guys, even though I did have a lot of fun at Harriman Hospital with Jason Hawes and Joe and Dawn of Entity 7 Paranormal, not very much happened while I was actually there. Maybe a couple of bumps and thuds, which is kinda to be expected in an old, large abandoned building, but nothing to get me as excited as what you're gonna see from these fellas here today.
What we experienced is so dark, so scary, and this is our intro. We're in Harriman's Hospital in Tennessee. This was demonic.
Fully
this
demonic.
is a full In my opinion, 100,000%, what we dealt with tonight was a real demon.
This is one place where you don't want to antagonize spirits. You don't want to call them demons. There's no demons here.
If you guys want to see a proof of a demon, just watch this full video.
Oh, don't your bollocks!
The first people on YouTube. What? Facts.
Look how happy they all are with Seth back then. I don't think I've ever actually addressed the Seth Borden thing since I uploaded that Sam and Colby video at the Bel Air house. I'm not really one to keep bringing up past videos unless it's for a joke or something, but given what I'm watching here today, I feel like I should mention some of the things that happened to Seth and his relationship with Sam and Colby shortly after my video covering all of them and their antics at the Bel Air house.
We're gonna call Kristen back here. She's gonna blow all three of us, and then we're gonna leave.
Yes.
Because I think that may well have been a domino effect here. So shortly after I uploaded that Bel Air house video, some of Seth's ex-girlfriends went to Twitter and outed Seth for some pretty gross behaviour. Seth responded to all of this with some attacks of his own and denying any wrongdoing. It all became a bit of a he said she said kind of thing, which I didn't really want to cover at the time because it really had nothing to do with the paranormal. I just thought it was best to leave that kind of stuff to a channel like Simply Strange, who seems to thrive on that kind of content. All I really do have to say is that if these accusations about Seth are true, then he really is a scumbag, and I just want to leave it at that really. But then Seth ended up making a video of his own attacking Sam and Colby for pretty much ghosting him.
Everybody in my life right now would tell me to just say, you know, people grow apart, shit like that. But no, sometimes it's not like that. Sometimes the people you look up to fucking suck, and it's just that simple.
And now, today, I have no idea what Seth is up to, but in all honesty, I don't really care. So it's kind of interesting going back to this older video today and being reminded just how friendly all these guys were. I also can't really blame Sam and Colby for giving Seth the cold shoulder, because what he was accused of was pretty damn awful.
So my name is Ronnie, and you're in Harriman, Tennessee, at the old historic Harriman Hospital. Welcome, guys. I'm glad
Thank you. Yeah, thanks.
And it all started off so pleasant.
This feels like a normal abandoned place we would go to, and now we're ghost hunting in a place like this, so this is probably first for our channel and something like this as well.
Oh, I can't stay mad at Josh. How can anyone stay angry with this humanoid Labrador?
How many people have actually investigated here so far?
Not many. The building's only been open to the public since March. You guys are the first YouTubers to actually be in the building.
Whoa! Let's go! That's awesome.
I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is.
The last probably 5 to 10 groups that have been here have all caught full body apparitions on camera.
On camera.
On camera.
Not for me during my visit. I didn't capture so much as a mouse fart.
This whole place is probably haunted. It doesn't matter which rooms he's telling us. I bet you anything can happen in any room here.
Or, and hear me out here, nothing happens in any of the rooms. Am I saying Harriman Hospital is definitely not haunted? Well, yeah, I guess I kind of am really, aren't I? Until proven otherwise, nowhere, anywhere in the world is haunted.
Well, duh.
But I'm gonna meet you ghost-believing enthusiasts halfway here and say that just because nothing happened while I was at the hospital doesn't necessarily mean that nothing ever happens for anyone. As you're about to see later in this video right here, it does start kicking off for the fellas. The point I'm trying to make here is that I think it's noteworthy that very, very little happens for me when I visit the very same locations that these other more overzealous YouTubers also go to.
Yeah, so if we don't capture a full apparition in this video, I'm gonna feel like a dork.
We've been in here for like 15 minutes, like on this tour, actually. And it feels like we've been time traveling. It's insane.
Seth just kind of comes across as one of those people who says the very first dumb thing that comes into their head just for the sake of saying something.
So what evidence have you or your teams got in this block?
This is crazy active. Everything from shadow figures to full body apparitions to doors opening and closing to cabinets open up and closing to people getting chased down the hallway.
Really?
Hey, let's play the quiet game real quick. See if we can listen to something. Ready?
I don't think we've actually been.
I'm a big fan of the quiet game. It did not go on long enough for me. Really hoping they try for a round 2 soon.
Alright guys, as you can tell, it's just us 4 here. The owners left.
I can't believe they gave you
a haunted hospital.
So this is a little different from when you overnight at Harriman Hospital today. Now they have a caretaker who stays in a private room on the property just in case of an emergency. And if you're really lucky, sometimes that very same caretaker will roast the absolute shit out of you.
So you know who the guy is with the mask?
No.
Side-eye guy.
Side-eye guy?
Yeah.
No. No way. No way. You're a side-eye guy? I hate you! You screw up everything!
Anyway, we can only really take the word from our 4 ghost hunters here that they were in fact alone at the hospital.
You wanna know what's really funny? I was looking through my photo gallery on my phone.
Oh my god, what the f***? Oh my god! Wait, you showed that. Wow, did that
Dude,
just
what
fall?
the f? That just so
Holy shit! Something just pushed the camera.
It was down there for what, like 5 full minutes doing nothing. As soon as we started, what the?
Okay, so this moment right here is the incident that I thought was so funny that, you know what, I already explained all of this in that oh my gosh video and when I went to Harriman Hospital for myself. And I made the effort to recreate the camera on the tripod sitting on the chair. So you really can just see how dumb all of this is. So, instead of repeating myself yet again, I'm just going to be lazy and cut and paste these clips into this video right here today. Okay. This Exploring with Josh tripod moment is a pretty big deal for me because this was the moment that made me laugh so hard that I came up with the whole idea for this channel. So, in a way, Josh created the side-eye guy.
You idiot! You made me.
We're about to watch the incident that freaked out Josh, Seth, Sam and Colby in their video at the Harriman Hospital. To start with, the tripod is on the sofa. If this happened on the floor, it would actually be interesting. But it happened on a sofa with an uneven surface. They didn't even put it in the center of the sofa where the surface is at its most flat. They put it onto one side, and you can see in that bottom corner, that's where the curve dips the most. And the tripod fell in that direction, where the lowest surface area of the sofa is, in the bottom corner. If you're going to attribute this to a ghost, couldn't the tripod have actually been thrown off in an unnatural way? Like thrown up in the air. Also, and most importantly, the back leg of the tripod doesn't even look like it's on the same level as the other 2 legs. So this is obviously going to make it unbalanced.
So here is the very same seat that this tripod fell over. This is my tripod right here. This is how badly they put it together. As close as I can see, they've actually just rested it here on the seat. That's what it looks like from their footage. The tripod isn't really that well, you know, spread out. Even the legs aren't really that well spread out. And, you know, their tripod would be very top heavy because there's a camera on it. I'm not going to waste breaking a camera to prove how just quite clearly this is just physics. But anyway, that aside, I am so appreciative of Exploring with Josh showing that on his channel, because without this moment, without this really, really funny, dumb moment, the side-eye guy probably wouldn't exist. So this was like the final nail in the dumb coffin that may push me over the edge to, you know, finally make the channel and create the channel to what it is today. So, Exploring with Josh, thank you so much. The bastard is in England when I was supposed to be meeting him here in America, but let's try and not dwell on that too much.
The fellas really do bang on about this tripod thing for ages. And as funny as all of it is, I don't really want to keep going on and on and on about it.
Too late.
So I'm just going to skip ahead till they actually get to the investigation, because there are so many very dumb and funny and debunkable moments in the rest of this video, trust me.
So we're going to take the triangle device and put it here. So now if someone comes into either room, if that goes off, we know which room it goes into. You get it? Well, watch, it's going to calibrate. There, now walk.
Oh, God!
Yep, and going the other way. Yeah, that's sick, right?
Do these guys freak out every time they approach automatic doors?
We're gonna just go ahead and start, dude.
Okay,
I think we're gonna start with an EVP session, of course.
Oh, please, God, no!
That's like what we usually do a lot in Deer 60s, so.
It's been so long since I've watched Josh ghost hunting that I've really forgotten how much he relies on all this debunked nonsense.
Are you guys upset with us? Because you guys knocked my camera over in the lobby.
That's not what happened.
Are you the shadow figure our guide saw upstairs?
Do you want us to leave the hospital?
Do you like that people have started to come here to film and to investigate?
Did you die in this room by any chance?
When did you die?
My 5-year-old asked smarter questions about how Toy Story works.
I've seen a shadow.
Huh?
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Where?
It could have been because our lights, I'm gonna pause that, but it went this way.
Like in the hallway?
Yeah, and it cut through. I'm not sure, I hope the camera picked it up.
It didn't.
It was that. Like peeking, that. Yeah, just like this.
Oh, so not that far away?
That's it. That's all I seen.
I'm sure Josh saw what he says he saw. I'm not going to doubt any of that, but he is so overly heightened to see something. He has a real want and desire to see something. And there are so many different light sources coming from the room they're at. Not to mention that the walls and floors in this hospital kind of reflect.
So it could have been either I captured it and it's real, or it was one of our lights.
Lights. Unsurprisingly, I'm going with lights.
Yes, it's a woman voice.
Let's hear this feminine voice again.
Sexy voice.
It's not even a voice. So how Colby thinks this could be a woman's voice is a complete mystery to me. It's just feedback from a broken dictaphone, because that's all the DR60 is. So anyway, that Marilyn Monroe-esque woman's voice coming through the DR60 is about the only thing to come through from all the questions they asked earlier. They do another one and it's a load of old bollocks, so let's just skip ahead.
Can you come and join us in this room? You gotta
Bro.
That's not me!
No.
That wasn't me, I don't...
You gotta be kidding me,
No!
Look,
That was real shit.
That was pretty creepy timing, but for me that's all it really is. Good timing.
Did something just get f***ing thrown at me? I heard it drop.
Something just got thrown.
What is that? Is that what fell?
No, that's not it.
Something over here.
That was f***ing weird, man. But
I feel like we're being watched, bro. Like, I can feel that.
Shame they didn't point the camera at the ceiling at this moment, because there are some parts of the hospital where the ceiling is really falling apart. The panels are missing and you can see all the exposed wiring up there. Maybe something just fell from the ceiling and fell on top of you.
Is it this?
What was that? What is that?
Like dropped it. What does it sound like?
That's what it was.
Yeah. Dude, did that just fall from the ceiling or something?
I don't know, but it happened as soon as I fucking walked in here, so that's scary.
Alright, second floor is active.
I don't know, maybe one of them kicked it? I mean, really, who knows? But at least the fellas are making some kind of effort to replicate the noise and try and figure out where it came from. So yeah, good job.
Okay.
I just heard f***ing footsteps, like 2 footsteps right here. Did anyone else hear that?
Oh, is that filming?
Yeah, I've been filming this whole time.
Well, they've already heard more noises in the first few minutes at this place than I did the whole night I was at the hospital.
I say we just go to the shadow, man.
Okay.
You know.
Well, I have Spirit Talker on, just so everyone knows.
Well, whoopee shit.
But dude, this one has been on point with us.
Really?
Yeah, watch. It's been almost right. Not every like 100% word, but dude, it gets really good responses.
Bullshit.
Steven!
We got a Steven. That could mean anything, though.
Is that the name?
Alone. The ghost guy was alone here before he vanished somehow.
That's freaking creepy.
But dude, it gets really good responses.
When you reach for the fucking stars to make out what comes through the app fits your ghostly narratives, no matter how little sense it actually makes, then yeah, I'm sure it would get good responses. Well, at least they're good responses in Josh's head anyway.
Could you tell us like your job? If you worked here or something?
We're lost here.
Oh my god!
Didn't answer the actual question Sam asked in any way, shape or form, but right on cue, they all still freak out over it.
Remember what I was saying about the back rooms?
Yeah.
Reference?
Yeah.
You get lost in those. That's like the whole point of it.
What is the back rooms? I don't know what that means.
Oh wow, it's kind of like something you just have to like see type thing. It's impossible to explain, but it's just like endless rooms that you just go into another room and it looks like this.
Yeah.
And it's all blank wall.
And Colby knows the back rooms are make-believe, right?
Where are you? Can you give us...
Can you help?
Wow.
Oh my god!
Wow.
We might have to take out the DR60, bro. And how else can we talk?
That might be the best quote I've ever heard from a ghost hunter. We might have to take out the DR60, bro. How else can we talk?
A demon here.
Oh! Are you fucking kidding? Holy, I never heard that thing say that!
Really? I'm sure I've heard spirit talkers spit out demon stuff before. But anyway, this is the moment when all the demon stuff starts kicking off. And our fellas here can't stop going on about demons over and over and over again. And yes, as I said earlier, that is what gets them in trouble with the owner of the hospital. So really, you can all blame Spirit Talker for this one.
A demon here!
Concerned about a demon here.
Bro!
Yo, we should get the f out of here.
Holy shit!
So then who do we call?
A demon here?
A demon.
But it makes sense
Lined
though.
up.
It makes sense.
Exactly our theory. We felt some aggressiveness right away as soon as we walked in with the whole camera getting thrown.
I can't help but to think that if this was a demon, which of course it isn't because demons don't bloody exist, but if it was, I'd want to see them throw one of the guys across the fucking room, not tip a tripod over a chair. Yet another weak source YouTube demon.
It was conjured.
It was conjured!
Oh! Wait.
Oh my
the
god.
demon was conjured here.
But dude, it gets really good responses.
Bro, honestly,
You'll break into abandoned hospitals.
I'm just gonna, if this makes it in the cut or not real quick, I'm gonna do a DR60 here.
Oh, okay.
And if there is a demon here, what's your name?
Not sure why this moment made the cut without any kind of an explanation, but clearly Colby had his hands up in the air and made that bump from the ceiling. He then hunched down and has this very clear as day guilty look on his face that he in fact made a very loud noise during some DR60 nonsense. I mean, just look at his face here. To me, I think it's a little bit disingenuous not to make it very, very clear that Colby was in fact the one who made that noise.
It whispers.
It whispers. What an interesting name. Is it Dutch?
But dude, the first word, I'm just saying, I know demons speak different languages. It almost sounds like a Latin word.
So glad we have our expert Latin professor here to guide us.
I need your guys' help. Listen, answer, record it back, listen to that sound backwards, play it faster, tell us if you can hear it. If it's a demon and they are speaking Latin, okay. If it's not, if it is a demon, if it speaks backwards, you can hear it forward.
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
It responded,
but we couldn't hear it, but it was a shout, and that's good enough.
I have spoken to Josh about this in the past, and I do actually believe that he believes in the DR60. He really does think that those unintelligible random noises coming out of it is in fact something supernatural. And I will say, to be fair here, that I have never actually used a DR60 for myself, mainly because there is no way in hell I would ever even dream of paying the price for one of them.
What the fuck?
But as convinced as Josh is that the DR60 has these abilities, I'm equally convinced in that it's all a load of old bollocks.
So Sam and Colby are gonna walk this hallway together, and if you want to take some of their energy, they're willing to let you.
Yo, when did we sign the consent forms, brother? Like, come on, dude.
They want you to go home with them.
What? No, you're gonna go.
I gotta admit, I do find this kind of funny. Honestly, I have my doubts that Sam and Colby even believe any of this when the cameras are switched off.
Whoever we were just talking to, we're putting down this flashlight. All you have to do is come up to it, tap it, it will turn off or on. We're gonna ask you some questions and you can respond to us using that.
Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening.
Oh my god, dude.
It's not stopping.
Have we ever seen it go red that long? Like, we've walked this far and it's still red.
It would be handy if Sam could roll up his sleeves to see if he has a watch on or something. Not saying that is what is happening or anything. I'm just saying it would be handy if he did that so we could rule that possibility out.
We're almost at the end.
This is the last room.
Right in here.
Wait.
What?
This is the geriatric mental health asylum. We're going into the mental health area.
You'll feel right at home then.
Dude, the EMF didn't go off once.
Only when I was holding it right at the beginning.
So I think what we should do now is just go up to the 3rd floor, investigate, and just see where that goes. But obviously, the whole long run of this video is us going to the 4th floor. What the fuck?
That was down the hallway, bro.
Crash, huge crash.
Huge crash.
Floor. I
can't really hear anything. I guess there is some kind of thud or tap sound, but to be fair, when I filmed in these very same kind of locations, sometimes the mics don't pick up what you hear with your own two ears in the moment. But even still, if this was actually a huge crash as they say, you would have thought we would have picked up a little something more than that from the mics.
Bro,
No,
that's fucked up.
Was that
I think there's
something
people here.
confirming the
No,
plan?
No, I think there's people here. That's way too scary.
Should we check the first?
But bro, I'm not gonna lie to you on God. It came that way. And that building's not connected to this one. Dude, guys, that was
crash.
That couldn't have been on God, like for real, even off camera. That was someone, or that had to have been someone, right?
It was like a door slam or something.
Damn, I really wish we could hear what they claim to have heard. I don't think they're faking any of this. All their reactions do seem to be a little too genuine. And I've seen when Colby acts, and trust me, this is way too convincing for a Colby performance.
There now, in the corner. Don't come near me! Stay there! I'm commanding you to stay there! Only 5 more minutes. Fuck!
Yeehaw! Ride 'em cowboy buckaroos!
Oh no, bro. Is that a lock? That's a padlock. Okay, so we have to go investigate.
We have to go down the hallway where we heard it happen.
I know, again.
I just wish they went straight down the hallway as soon as they heard the noise. That's kind of the point of being a paranormal investigator, right? I ended up cutting a bunch out of the video where they were fucking around for quite a while before they actually walked down the hallway where they heard the noise.
So it's to the right, that's where I heard it.
Hang on. Just be safe. What?
The glass on this fucking window is smashed, bro.
What?
Yes, come over here.
Where?
The fucking window is smashed on that door.
That leads to the outside. It leads to the outside.
Is that what we heard?
Right here, look.
It's hard to say. This could have been done a little while ago or now. Because there's no glass really here, which means it could have been a previous time and someone swept it. So I would say that's not what happened.
My boy Josh here for the win. How Sam and Seth didn't figure this out instantly is crazy to me. It's almost like they were more than happy to not investigate or debunk anything properly and just throw out half-truths that inevitably will be drawn up to a paranormal conclusion and leave out very key information like there is no glass on the floor. Thankfully, we have Josh here to actually look at this properly and to film the floor to show that there is no glass down there.
But I feel like there would be a lot more glass, so I'm just gonna say that was there. What we heard, dude, it's I don't know. I think it's a real freaking strong ghost, honestly. I really do.
Well, that win was short-lived.
Joanne, is there a demon following us? Just tap this device that's blinking. Yes or no?
Can we just let it sink in for a moment that 4 adult men are asking a ghost to tap a little black box to confirm if a demon is following them?
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Is there a demonic entity that dwells?
I know I'm going to sound like a massive wanker when I say this, but I'm actually concerned that Seth's arm is going to snap off just because he's holding up the camera.
We think we might be talking to something that's pretty evil.
Yes!
Oh my god!
Yes!
Oh.
Amazing! The ghost somehow answered Colby before he even had the chance to finish his bloody sentence.
We think we might be talking to something that's pretty evil.
Yes!
Oh
yes,
my god!
Yes! We're heading upstairs now. Is that gonna be okay?
If it is, can you give us a sign?
Now!
Guys, I'm fucking scared for the ICU, honestly.
What are we trying to figure out? What are we trying to figure out? What are we trying to figure out?
The fact that Colby needs to ask this question speaks volumes.
Here's the thing. Remember, and I said this a few times, this place is so new. We're the first to really, truly investigate and document what's actually here. We're writing history.
Yeah, you guys are regular Marco Polos over here. But, to be fair, there is no doubt that this video would have helped put the hospital on the paranormal map in America. I mean, one of the big reasons I wanted to go to the hospital for myself was this very video I'm watching right now. So yeah, this also makes me an idiot too.
We just kind of go up, we do exactly what we did up there, we put some tools down, we do Estes, and then we'll leave.
Oh my god! Holy fucking like, what the shit?
Oh my god.
There's somebody in here.
Hang on.
You're as jumpy as a cat.
Let's go.
Hang on. No.
Wait.
That was fucked up.
Stick together, guys. Let's go.
Hang on.
Check this out.
Yes, fellas, now we're talking. They hear a noise and straight away they run towards it. I know I criticise Sam and Colby a fair bit, but credit where credit's due here, they are actually showing a backbone and doing their job properly. Providing none of this is fake, of course.
Wait, stick with me! Hang on, I'm scared.
Hello? That's not funny. Who's in here?
They run around the place, but they cannot figure out what made that noise, and this time we actually clearly heard this one on camera.
That was the scariest. Dude, that was the scariest shit.
That just proved if something's actually demonic, it's feeding off of us right now, and it wants us to be friends.
And we just gave it exactly what it wanted.
The more fear, the higher we go, the stronger it is. Of course it's gonna freak us out right before we go up there and do an Estes method.
Dude, if we have to do that, then let's do it please like in like 10-15 minutes. Like
Max,
fast and
dude.
then out of there.
Bro, I'm fucking scared.
But what are we trying to figure out? Just if there's a demon? Because yes,
I know, yeah.
right there.
That's what I'm saying is we were only on the 3rd floor for 5 minutes and it was terrifying.
Just a friendly reminder to everyone out there that nothing like this happened when I was there.
It's the sound of something like burping up the pipe in that room because there's no water in those traps. So what's happening is every so often you're getting a burst of air coming up the sewer line. It's going boop, boop. I mean, if you stand in that room, you'll be able to tell.
So anyway, after a whole bunch of drama, screaming and saying that they are too scared to go any further with the video, they finally just get on with it and go up to the top floor for an Estes session.
If something fucking crazy happens, just, I don't care. Rip the headphones off, get me out of this.
Fucking pussy.
Who do you hate here? You said hate you.
Who conjured you here?
Just says leave and then stops talking.
That's so weird.
It said something, I couldn't make out what it said.
Now it doesn't want
Operate.
How many people died here? We're in the ICU.
Years ago.
The whole rest of the Estes session makes about as much sense as that last answer. After all the build-up and the drama of going up to the 4th floor, it all kind of ends pretty disappointingly, because this just ends up being your standard gibberish Estes session. Seth and Josh then end up talking to the camera while on Josh's home bed for some reason, and they explain some of their experiences of the night. And this is pretty much where I'm going to end the video here. I got to admit that this is in fact pretty entertaining. It did actually get kind of scary at bits. I am left wondering what are some of these crashing noises that they heard. This video is a bit spooky, and since I wasn't there, I obviously have no idea what caused a lot of these noises, which just adds to the mystery. I am trusting that Josh wouldn't fake any of this. I'm sure some of you out there will think I'm being naive with that, and I do have to admit that it is kind of odd that I have been to this hospital for myself and literally nothing happened like it did for these guys. So yeah, ultimately I just find this a dumb but fun video, and if you enjoyed my take on this fun dumb video, then please leave a like and subscribe to the Side Eye Guy channel. Right, I'm off to cry into my pillow yet again because this whole video just keeps reminding me how Josh ran off to the bloody UK when I was supposed to meet him in America. So anyway, ta very much, cheerio!